Hello there, hello there, hello there, my delicious YouTubes, you degenerate, godless sinners. How the devil are you all? I'm very well. Thank you for asking. Now, today I'm going to bring to you a guy who, believe it or not, I've made my second ever YouTube video about. My first ever sort of response to anything anyone had ever done on this guy. He's called Jack Barnes. Now, Jack Barnes is an MRA and a fucking right wing mental case of an epic proportions, right? He's uh, ultra conservative, fucking fundamentalist Christian, sexist as hell. I mean, his sexism really is his raison d'etre, if you'll pardon my French. Um, yeah, and the video I'm about to take you through is entitled at Sargon underscore Akkad, which I presume is Sargon's. I'll say I presume it is Sargon's Twitter feed. So he wanted to get to go to or Twitter name handle. So he wanted it to go to him, right? Sargon of Akkad didn't think his petition through. Now, whilst I agree with Jack that Sargon didn't think his petition through, the idea that Jack is in any position to talk about how other people haven't thought stuff through is, to be honest, rather ridiculous. Um, as I'll show you now. Hang on 1 second. There we go. We've got a tweet sent by Jack Barnes, and this is just one of a million examples, right? I already actually, it's in reply to a brilliant account called at Takedown MRAs, who you should all go and follow. Brilliant. It says, no such thing as a small dick. Just your hole is too big. Tighten up, ladies. Now, of course, that's horrendously misogynistic. But I don't know whether to be more offended by that or the fact that in that second sentence there are two ridiculously childish spelling mistakes. He spelled two without a second O, and he spelled hole with a W, even though he means hole as in HOLE. He's ridiculous. What you don't other people don't think stuff through. At least some other people have the cognitive ability to think things through. Jack, you are an utterly ludicrous human being. You really are. But anyway, I just wanted to sort of set the scene there because he is. Oh God, he's such a twat. Anyway, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to skip the video in question. Right, I'm going to skip the first 3 minutes and 25 seconds because, quite frankly, he rambles on and on about shit, and he goes on about it being it's censorship or it's not censorship, I should say. The petition, Sargon's petition. And for those who don't know, my last video, no, not my last video, yeah. Anyway, I'll try and tighten this up when I put it out there. The video I did on Sargon's petition, you can go and see there about what the hell I'm talking about if you don't know, but you should know. If you subscribed to me, I would have thought you probably do know. But anyway, yeah, and then Jack goes on to essentially lick Sargon's ass about how great Sargon. Oh, I want to lick his ring piece. He didn't actually say that. I'm paraphrasing, but only a little. So yeah, so that's what. And oh yeah, and he says his first point is that Sargon's petition won't work because, what the fuck did he say? Oh yeah, because universities are just going to rename the courses, and so it's impractical or whatever. Yeah, so that just for full disclosure, that's what the first 3 minutes and 25 seconds of this shit fest are. So, hang on a second. Where am I? Oh, hang on. Right, screen share. We want to go to films and TV. Boom. I'm almost a proper YouTuber now. Right, so let's have a listen what Jack has to say.
I'm trying to think of a good analogy for this, and I really can't, so I'm just going to come out and say the one that I got. Colleges and universities are a big steaming pile of shit.
Oh God, you're such a fucking hillbilly. That's the best analogy you could come up with. Fucking hickness abounds, eh?
And plucking that one kernel of corn out of it is not going to change anything.
Oh God, you're such a disgusting person. Just in general, Jack, you're a creep.
You've got gender studies classes, social justice warriors. The social justice warrior mindset has infected the entire universities from the bottom to the top, all the classes.
And you know this, don't you, Jack? You get. There's no way he knows any of this. Look at this fucking thumbless, fucking inbred dick. There's no way he's ever set foot on a campus, ever. But people in the MRM have told him for sure, so that's enough, you know. That's all the corroboration he needs for that theory. And I say theory very loosely, of course.
The only place that you haven't got full infestation yet is your hard sciences.
Is your hard
and there, it's there. It's just not full infestation, not yet.
And Jack knows it. Again, he knows this because he's big within academia, definitely.
So, by plucking out the gender studies or this social justice warrior part of it, you're not changing anything. It's too late. It's gone too far.
He loves talking about stuff that he clearly doesn't know anything about. You have no idea what academia is about. And look, I'll be honest, I've never taught. I'm not here saying, oh, this is all completely, definitely, blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? Anyway.
3 to 4 generations of college professors now that have been steeped in social justice warrior ideology. Because this
3 to 4 generations? What are you talking about? When did this start then? In the fucking 20s or something?
It's not something that this just been happening for the last 5 or 10 years. This is something that's been going on for decades. Okay? Christina Hoff Sommers bragged about how they defeated these radical feminists back in the day. Bullshit. She didn't defeat a damn thing. All she did was make them go into hiding, make them go underground. And that's the best that Sargon's petition could hope to achieve.
Well, if that is the case, it's not even useless. It's counterproductive. But I mean, I don't even know that Jack Barnes, we should take anything Jack Barnes says with any level of seriousness. But you know, whatevs.
Is to force these people underground, which makes the problem a lot worse. See, you go and look at these college professors and look in the media at what some of these college professors have said and done.
I just realised I've got the same fucking beard as this dick. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God. Do I look like this creep? Really? Oh, God. I don't think I've ever felt uglier.
And you find out that not all of them are gender studies professors. They're professors of English or professors of literature or whatever. See, the social justice warrior mindset has infested all of that. It's an infestation.
See, now he's going to bring up this, that academia is all fucked or whatever, right? And this is one of the points I should have made to Sargon in the stream the other day, is that you open the door to right-wing scum like this, with the kind of rhetoric that Sargon's been pumping out there, that want to do down all of academia, that want to destroy higher education, basically. You know, you can't just target the social justice causes, whatever the fuck that is. And he's still, as far as I'm concerned, has not given a satisfactory answer as to what the definition of a social justice cause is. But you couldn't just go after one without opening doors to fucking pieces of shit like Jack Barnes.
And the only cure at this point in time is to burn it down.
Al Qaeda style. That's
the only cure. Burn the universities down. What I mean by that, not literally, I mean cut off their funding.
You're such a fucking idiot, Jack. Yeah, the way to improve education is to absolutely economically cripple it, remove funding, and destroy higher education. Brilliant. You're a fucking genius.
Make social justice warrior mindset and all of that ideology so unpalatable to people that they reject it, they rail against it, they rage against it. What you're going to have is politicians going, oh shit, these people are pissed off about this. When they find out that we're funding these universities that teach this shit, oh hell.
Oh hell.
The government's going to say, look, you guys are going to have to straighten up at the universities because these people are pissed off and we're not going to be able to fund you anymore. At the same time, these same people who are pissed off and getting, the government's scared of them and saying, look, we're going to have to pull your funding if you don't stop this shit. These same people are not going to be sending their kids to these universities. You cut off their money. So universities don't give a shit.
Yeah, cut off their money. Brilliant. Again, it's such an epically stupid piece of advice. Brilliant.
Shit about people. They don't give a shit about education. They don't care about anything but money.
And that defies your that exposes your utter nonsense that you clearly don't know about this system at all. You're not a part of that system. So I mean, and not that you have to be necessarily, but the fact that you are not, you're so divorced from it, Jack. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The universities, I mean, yeah, they do have to get money in, of course they do. But you're not. It's not a matter of them only caring about money. They do, of course, they fucking care about education. You stupid twat. You're not a part of it. Stop talking about it like you know anything. Cooking crystal meth doesn't really make you a chemist, Jack. Fucking your sister does not make you a biologist. You are not a fucking academic. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right? Okay.
No, wrong, Jack.
That's why,
Jack, no, you're wrong.
Why Sargon has a problem understanding this. Sargon is a socialist, and I'm
Oh, God. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, he isn't. No, Sargon is not a socialist in any fucking way. Shut up.
not saying he's a socialist because, well, Sargon said A, B, and C, therefore he's a socialist. No.
Right. No, you're calling him a socialist because to you, you're so right-wing, you're so far gone that anyone vaguely to the left of fucking Genghis Khan is a socialist to you.
Sargon has admitted he's a socialist.
Well, another occasion upon which Sargon was wrong. Whoop-de-fucking-do.
So his understanding of economics and history is problematic.
You're a fucking hardline Christian. Your understanding of economics and especially history, Jesus Christ, your understanding of history is basically mythology. You twat.
Anyway, but I like the guy, but he's got some weird ideas about some stuff. Anyway, so these parents are not going to be sending their kids to school. The government's going to cut off the funding. That's when things will change.
Yeah, that's when things will change. Your country will slip into a morass of intellectual, economic, and cultural shit. Okay? Your country will turn to shit. Your country will go downhill so rapidly because you will have a massive brain drain. All of your incredibly talented, bright young people will fuck off abroad to universities and learning institutes that haven't been economically crippled by dumb fucks like you. You moron.
Universities would say that the moon is made out of cheese if it paid enough. They would teach.
They would also teach that you could die and then rise from the dead 3 days later, like Christian universities already do.
That if that's what paid, if that's what sold, right? When it no longer becomes profitable, they'll quit, they'll stop. So removing the social justice warriors, removing the women's studies classes or gender studies classes is not going to change anything. And the best you can hope for is to drive them underground, and that makes everything a lot worse. Because when they come back, they're going to come back with a vengeance. And that, again, is another part of why Sargon has a problem, or his petition, his thought process behind this. He didn't think it all the way through. When you ban something, that never works. History shows that never works.
Exactly. I think that's true.
And we tried banning alcohol here in the United States. Look what happened. We've banned drugs. Look what happened.
They banned incest, and we're looking at what happened.
So, yeah, Sargon of Akkad, picking at you, brother. Really, you really need to rethink this. It's not going to work, and the best you could hope for is to make the problem worse. That's my 2 cents. Have a good day.
Oh, God, he had to finish on something I could agree with him on, didn't he? Bastard. Anyway. Right. No, stop. Yeah. No, stop. There we go, I'm back. Right. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that to you. Be interested to hear your thoughts. Basically, this is sort of a shout out to, or a message to Sargon. With this kind of rhetoric, with this heavy-handed authoritarian shit, you open the doors, you give succor to right-wing scum like Jack Barnes, who don't just want to get rid of social justice and don't want people to learn the fucking truth or whatever. Okay, they are only interested in doing down academia. That's all they've been interested in for decades now. So anyway, I thought I'd bring that to you. Thanks everybody for listening and watching and all that. Pip pip.